Today on South Florida Live, if you love to read, how about a glass of wine with that book? An expert gives us the best pairings for each genre.
Kristen, it's Wine Wednesday, and I see you've got some wine and book pairings for us.
This is something for everybody, because if you like to read, or maybe you like a nice drink in your hand, this is something that you can definitely dive into. Curling up maybe with a good book and a glass of wine. Today we have wine expert Erin Jolly here, who is going to help you sip into the perfect wine pairings for your summer read. So grab your favorite summer book and get ready to have a taste. First, we want to start off with saying that it is smelling so good in here. I feel like I'm in Napa right now, or in Provence if you want to get really fancy with it. Let's start off with our first wine right here. What is this?
Actually, let's save the red for the end.
Okay, we're starting off here. Okay, let's do this.
But it is a great excitement. We all curl up with a book this summer, like you said, and we're starting with a Muscadet called Bandaloo.
Love it.
So Muscadet is at the end of the Loire River, all the way down from Sancerre, right on the Atlantic. And this is actually ocean in a glass. It's bone dry, salty, savory, and it reminds me of a Hemingway classic, my favorite classic, A Movable Feast, where he talks about eating in a French cafe. He has a sip of Muscadet and says, "I stop worrying and start making plans."
I love it.
That's always how I feel. Bandaloo refers to the sommelier community that drinks a ton of Muscadet, and it's sort of under the radar because it's a great price, so you always have a second or a third bottle sometimes.
Okay, that's good. Now what are we looking at here?
So the Marlborough Sauvignon Blanc, this is perfect for the pool. It has such a bold personality and so much jumping out of the glass. So even if you have beach balls and kids jumping or drinking out of a plastic cup, it's gonna really show its true colors. Gooseberry, grapefruit, grassiness. It's so zesty.
I love that.
Memoir.
I love that you really put that into a picture, because sometimes you do have to drink your wine out of a plastic cup, and you know what? You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah. There are worse things. So rosé, of course, romance comes to mind, right?
Yes.
So this is Fleur de Mer Rosé, Flower of the Sea, and this really tastes like what it sounds like. So Provence, if you love bone dry rosé, with this nice salmon color, Provence is the place to go.
Yes.
And this specific wine tastes so much like lavender. There's lavender growing all around the area, and it comes through. So this is the perfect wine for a hammock, and it has a little bit of weight to the wine. Just gorgeous for a sanctuary.
Very dreamy. I like that. And last but not least.
So last but not least, Tolani Valdesanti. This is perfect for you're done the day at the beach and the pool, you're at the grill, throwing steaks on, a red wine. There's Cabernet Sauvignon in here, but also Cabernet Franc that gives a cooling element, more acidity, more crunchy, kind of fun summer essence to the wine. It's made and aged in French oak, actually, so it's a little more elegant and integrated, and the darker fruit flavors like cassis and blackberry do well with this murder mystery, A Murder in Tuscany.
Oh, I love it. You know, to be honest with you, I'm not a big reader, but I do love my wine, so maybe this will inspire not only me, but some of you at home too, to grab a glass and open up a book this summer. Erin, this is such a fun segment. So fun having you here today.
Thanks for inviting me.